Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Quinn Priester.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball 1, Bryson Stott, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And that's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws in time. Got him. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience. Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball.
And the count
2 strikes.
1-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, that's the money maker right there.
That's
2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering is downstairs.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard, and now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harper with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Just missed.
2-0.
Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Harrison Bader next to bat for Philadelphia. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What do we have on him?
Yeah, bro, he got the win last time out. Worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You can expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Inside, just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sal Frelick in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And foul ball. And that's in there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Fourth game of the NLCS. And now Bader up to the plate. Priester back to work. Just missed. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Hoskins moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting it, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Just missed.
1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's down and in. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Ball 3.
Bader at first, 1 gone. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Ortiz toss to second onto Hoskins. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Brewers 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in there. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. That's inside. That misses the zone. And the count now 2-0. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That one misses. Ball three. One out, base is empty. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a base hit. Throw cut off to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Batting seven, third baseman,
Down the third baseman. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First and third, one down. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now Joseph Ortiz. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in, heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Blake Perkins. And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
So now 1-2. Ortiz on at second with 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. Top half of the third inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Now Bryson Stott. First pitch misses. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh grounded out his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Now move to first. Stop back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Turner at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Priester checks the runner, and he's back in there. Turner with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached on a walk his first time. Just missed.
Damn.
Two outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So two down. Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Grounds one to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Harper retired. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Sal Freeland digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Misses inside. And that's ball one. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's in there, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses inside. Rhys Hoskins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and a few strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Harrison Bader. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
On the ground, right side, Turang tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And here comes Alec Bohm. He popped out his first time.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So a man at first. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, one out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 on, 1 out.
1 ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Quinn Priester will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
The
for
pitcher
Brewers,
on here, number 39.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Still only
2-0.
1 out here in the inning. And that misses. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Rips that one to right. Freeland snags it, and there are 2 outs.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's 1-1.
Aye.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Brewers DH, Andrew Vaughn. Inside, just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
He swings, floats it into left, and foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Stop. And there's 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Phillies leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Smoked on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Number 3, shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a strike. And 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Fourth game of the NLCS. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just missed.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's
Ball,
off the
that's
mark,
outside.
and it's 2-1. And that
That's
one missing
ball 3.
low. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Harper
Ball
up
1.
for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chourio makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Alex Bohm.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That one's in there. Strike 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-1.
Falling behind
outside.
2-1. In the air, left field. Chourio nabs it, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Blake Perkins. Luzardo back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The other way. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Calls it in, 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. The hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jarrett Koenig getting loose out there. Anderson getting cranked up as well. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Around second is Real Muto. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. That clips a corner. Swung on, belted. Going back. Way back, out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 39 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
D.L. Hall takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Hall in his third season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And strike two. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Trey Turner. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. Turner is out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Slider misses outside. And there's a ball. That's too low. And now 3-2. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. Popped up. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 10-2 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Luzardo winds and deals. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jackson Chourio. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Phillies 10 and the Brewers 2. Back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike.